Good evening. There have been many advances in life over the past half-century. Man has walked on the moon. The Berlin Wall has come down. Nelson Mandela is free. Night baseball is played at Wrigley Field. You don't have to dial a telephone anymore. Toilet paper has 3 plies per square. Television screens are as big as movie screens. And there are endless television channels where you can watch food being cooked, babies being born, and husband and wives revealing everything about their lives to 3 million neighbors. You can even find a date over a computer. However, as society has advanced, so too has it stayed the same. It still snows in Canada every winter. The Vancouver Canucks still have not won the Stanley Cup. North Americans, by and large, are still lazy and obese. But perhaps the one constant over the past 50 years is catfighting among the fairer sex. Nothing brings out the claws more than a woman who loses a royalty pageant to her arch rivals. You would think, with all the advances made in society, that a woman would be able to forgive and forget after 25 years and not harbor such resentment to a one-time friend, now a rival. You would think wrong. For your viewing pleasure, we present, from the mastermind of playwright and director Michael Poirier, Backstage Theatre's production of Bitterness at its Best, 50 Years of Royalty. Warning, do not sit close to the women in this presentation.
You have a very selective memory. Jimmy Kendall.
Jimmy, he was just a friend.
Stuart Whitmore.
Friend.
Roger Knox.
Oh, Roger was a nice guy. But after I beat him at golf, he sort of drifted away. He's the crime reporter at the Morning Star now.
Big deal.
How about Roger Knox, one of your old flames?
He wasn't an old flame.
You dated him
Oh, a couple of times.
8 times.
Really?
Yeah.
That many times?
Yeah, he thinks it's funny to mention how you could have been his wife instead of mine.
Well, if he had just sunk that 3-foot putt on the last hole, I may well have been.
So let me get this straight. You're doing a documentary on 50 years of Queen Silver Star royalty scandals?
That's correct.
And you want to talk to me about Brenda?
I sure do, if you don't mind.
Brenda Groden.
Brenda Groden, Princess Silver Star.
Yeah, princess.
25 years ago. Tell me what it's like to date a Queen Silver Star princess.
Well, you know, at the time it was a lot of fun. She was an outstanding woman. She was terrific. She was funny, You know, when I think back on it, though, I think that damn pageant was really kind of the turning point in our relationship. And her mother, oh God, the mother, she was also one of those Queen Silver Star things.
Yeah, 25 years previous.
Yeah.
The first
yeah.
Miss Congeniality.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it true that your future with Brenda was dependent on a golf game?
Wow, you're good. You really did your research. But I'll never forget it. It was such a fun afternoon, and we paused on the back nine for a bit, and we kind of made out on the 13th hole tee box. She says to me, she whispered in my ear on the 15th tee box, if you beat me, you are going to get such a treat. You know, I can remember my tee shot on 15 going into the creek, and then we got down to 18 and we were tied. So I needed to sink this putt in order to beat her. And she said to me, I can't be with a guy that can't even beat me at golf. I hit it perfectly, and it lipped out, and...
You must have been devastated. So it was Graham that got a better golf score than you?
Hammy. Can you believe, I can't believe she went with Hammy. You know, of all people. Like she chose him, Hammy. Like she didn't get enough pink meat. So she goes and takes Hammy.
So you still miss Brenda, don't you?
This is the picture that Brenda gave me when she was running for Princess Silver Star.
Well, let me have
year.
a look.
I've kept it all these years.
To Roger, love always, Brenda G.
You can't tell me that she didn't have feelings for me. She did. She should have married me. If it wasn't for that stupid putt on the 18th, I guess you could say I might have a little bit of bitterness, the way things turned out.
So what's become of you since?
Look at me. I still pine for a Princess B for Brenda. Got her picture here. I drink a lot. I cover police. I cover court. A little bit over my golf playing weight from high school. Got nobody. But I'm doing fine. Brenda.